Hi everyone, my name is Devika and I'm your Techie Tantrika. Hi everyone, I hope you're having an amazing week this week. This week I decided to cover a little bit on first dates. I was inspired to do this video because there's been a lot of times where my first dates have been more of a first meetup. Sometimes I meet people through online dating and the likes. My issue with calling a first meeting a first date really lies in the fact that people have some very interesting expectations that don't line up with mine when it comes to first meetings. I find first dates mean a lot of things for a lot of people, very different across the spectrum sort of stuff. I remember going on one date once and the guy thought that it would be ideal to try to stick his tongue down my throat a few times, even after declining once and twice. Yeah, it got a little weird. Definitely wasn't the kind of chemistry that I was gunning for, and just wanted to go for a coffee with this guy, and he just decided that he was going to try to get as much as he can out of the situation as if he would never see me again. Which, you know, that I guess became a self-fulfilling prophecy. So please take a look at my video, Why There's No Such Thing as Friend Zone. If you are going into a first date feeling like the person owes you, you're already losing. Whenever you're making goals about anything, okay, like anything in life, you cannot make it based on the reaction of the other person. To go into a date, for example, and say, I want this person to like me, you're already setting yourself up for disaster. A better idea, really, is to go in saying, I want to get to know this person. Because that's something you can control. You can control the questions you ask that person. You can control the experience that you have on your end and the way you react to things. But you can't control whether or not somebody's going to like you. And if you're going to go into something thinking that I'm going to try to milk as much as I can out of this situation as if you'll never see them again, guess what? You'll probably never see them again. I would say like 80 to 90% of my first meetings with people online in the last maybe 4 or 5 years have ended with me never really seeing the person again. I just don't understand it when somebody wants me to kiss them, for example, the first meeting I have with them. You have to realize when you are doing online dating, you have a period of time where they're getting to know you as a person before they figure out whether or not they want to date you. That's just the way it is. I'm not saying that you won't end up with a first kiss. I mean, everybody looks at this very differently. Some people feel pressured even to do it. I don't know if you guys have noticed this about me, but if you want me to do something that I don't want to do, I don't think we're gonna end up getting along here, because that's not gonna benefit anybody. And to be honest with you, that's the best attitude you can have, because life's too short to be pressured into things that you don't want to do. The best case scenario is to have you both want the same things, right? Suss it out. You might end up with a first kiss or whatever else you are both interested in at the end of a first meeting or a first date. You gotta read these things, guys. And I say guys as in guys and gals, or whatever gender you associate with or not associate with. You'll have those moments at the end of a date where the person may be lingering around a little bit, waiting, maybe doing a little flirty eye looking away thing, or staring at you a little bit longer, waiting for you to do something. If you go in for that kiss and they're kind of like, ugh, then don't worry about it. Just be like, I'm sorry, I guess we need more time to get to know each other. That at least opens it up for some dialogue. Dialogue is good in any part of dating and intimacy, really. Anywhere you can inject dialogue where you're confused is a great thing. That's a huge cornerstone for building a relationship. So I hope these tips helped you. I mean, biggest takeaways, I just want you guys to enjoy the processes that are in life. People who are single sometimes see it as such an arduous, difficult task, and it really depends on your mindset, guys. You can go into it thinking, I'm gonna meet somebody new today. And sometimes, yeah, sure, you might end up becoming friends with them, or you might never see them again, or it might lead to another date. But don't assume that just because you didn't get what you wanted out of the date by the end of the date, that doesn't mean that it didn't end well. You can even ask the person if you're confused. Just be straightforward. Honestly, I think people really value honesty and straightforwardness way more than anything else, really. My motto, life is too short to deal with weird, ambiguous what-if moments. Just suss these things out, tease them out, and just find out what you need to know. And that confidence will go throughout the rest of your life into other facets of your life too. So thank you so much everybody for taking a look at this video. Please feel free to like it and share it, especially with people who you think might not be doing so well in the dating scene and maybe just need a couple pointers to relax and enjoy the process. And please subscribe to this channel. I put out a new video every week, and it's always within the realm of Tantra, self-development, self-improvement, holistic ways you can actually approach dating, relationship, sex, intimacy. Sometimes I look at tech trends, sometimes I look at art, because creative energy and sexual energy are one and the same, and I really like to take a look at that connection. So thank you so much, everyone, and until next week, take care.